Hi guys, I'm back for a review today. I'm going to be talking about the new Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation. Some people call it Vitalumiere, Vitalumiere, so I'm going to just call it Vitalumiere just because that's the easiest way for me to pronounce, and that's the way that I've heard most people call it. So, in case you haven't seen the packaging, this is what it looks like. It's just black and it has this plastic part on the bottom, and it says the name, and then it says ultra light skin perfecting makeup, and it has SPF 15 in it. And at the top it just has the Chanel logo right there with the classic black piano cap, and then on the back it has the ingredients. I'm gonna just read it for you because I don't think my camera will be able to pick it up. It has the active ingredients are octinoxide. Maybe I should have just shown it to you guys. I can't read it, but it's 6% of that. Titanium dioxide is 5.6%, and that is due to the SPF in here. And it says apply with fingertips or foundation brush and blend gently. And it is 30 milliliters and 1 fluid ounce. This is the box that it came in. Looks like that. And it says the same stuff as it does on the bottle. It's just the only difference is that it has the color on there like so, and the active ingredients and the other ingredients as well on the back. And as a size comparison, this is my original Vitalumiere, and this is the Vitalumiere Aqua next to it. And you can tell that the Vitalumiere Aqua, which is this one, is a lot smaller in size. But it is the same, it does hold the same content, which is the 1 fluid ounce. From the side, you can tell that this is a lot skinnier as well. But I like both of the packaging for these. I like this because it's sturdier, it's glass. It makes it feel a bit more sturdy, and it feels worth my money, I guess, more worth my money than this one, just because this is plastic. And although it is this is the same amount of liquid that's in here, I feel like I'm sort of getting dripped off with this one. But I do like this one as well, just because it's plastic, it's lighter, because it's smaller, it also fits in my makeup bag. And because it's plastic, I could just toss it around and I don't have to worry about the glass breaking, being gentle with it. And because this lid, it actually needs to be twisted to be opened, I don't have to worry about the lid popping off. Whereas this one, the original one, this lid has a tendency to just fall off really easily because there isn't much holding onto it. So when I first got this one, I actually had to get it replaced because the cap would not stay on at all. After I got it exchanged for a new one, the lid still comes off pretty easily. It just doesn't come flying off, that well. But this one is definitely more sturdier, although this feels more luxurious. As far as the product goes, I love my original Vitalumiere. I don't really deal too well with foundations or products that have fragrance in it nor an SPF in it because my sensitive skin. And when this product was being raved about, I wanted to try it out. So I got a sample first and I tried it out, and I was very alarmed at the fragrance because I thought, oh man, this is going to irritate my skin so easily. It didn't, and the SPF in it didn't irritate my skin either. I never had a problem with this, so I went out and bought the full size. As for this one, the Vitalumiere Aqua, I'm going to call it just Aqua for short. The Aqua, I did get an extremely bad reaction to this one. First off, the smell, it does have a very, very strong fragrance to it. It smells good though. I do like the smell, but it's not the same smell as the original. It is a different smell, but it still does smell really good. I like it. And applying it to my face, it leaves a very beautiful sheen to my face, and it's not too shiny as the original one is, but it still leaves that whereas the original is more of a dewy look, I would say this one, the Aqua, is more of a luminous glow. So I really like that. And I was very disappointed that this did not work out on my skin type. It left my skin, I wore it for 2 days straight. One day and then, wash it off, and then I wore it the next day. And I really loved the finish on it. It felt good. It was light. It really surprised me how light this foundation is too. But it still provided enough coverage for me. It was from about sheer to medium, and if you layer on a second layer, then you get about medium coverage. It's really depending on the way you apply it, whether you use your fingers, a brush, and even the type of brush that you use. It leaves more of a heavier coverage if you use this sort of brush to blend it. I personally like just using a traditional foundation brush, and it really did leave the most wonderful finish. I love the foundation, but it left my skin so itchy and irritated that I actually woke up from scratching my face and my cheeks. It was really bad. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, with products that irritate my skin, I can go back into it a few days later, maybe a week later, use it. I won't have a problem with the irritation or anything ever again, and I would fall in love with the product and it'll be just fine. But with the Aqua, it was so bad to the point that I could never even try doing it again. The most I could probably do is just wear 1 day, or not even a day, but maybe a few hours at the most, as long as I know that I'm taking it off. But if I wear it any longer, my skin will be very irritated and red, and I can't deal with that. The reason why I would not recommend this for anybody else that has a skin type like mine, which is sensitive or dry skin, is because it has a fragrance in it. When I was at the makeup counter and I was returning my, I wanted to return this, I asked the lady and she said that that it didn't have a fragrance in it, that it was actually the natural scent, which I believe was lotus flower. And I said, oh, okay, well maybe it's the SPF then, because I do get allergic reactions to chemical sunscreens in makeup and skincare products. So I thought, oh, it's probably that. I came home and I looked at the active ingredients and the ingredients on the back of the box, and it actually does say fragrance or perfume, which is fragrance, in there. So it does have an added fragrance to it. It's not just a natural scent of the foundation. But it could have been that, or it could have been the SPF, one or the other, but something in it did not work for me. As far as the coverage and the finish of the foundation, I still would recommend this foundation to anybody that does not get irritated or does not have sensitive skin to fragrance or to chemical sunscreens, because I love the finish of this foundation that much. And I'm so sad that it didn't work out for me, but I would really recommend for anyone that has even up to normal skin, dry skin to normal skin, that want that luminous glow, that it really made my face glow. I just want to read something. It came from, in the little Aqua box. And it's a little booklet, and it comes with many different languages, and I just want to read the one in English. It says, it has a soft light and soft light texture for an amazingly even makeup result that glows with natural radiance. And that is what I found. It had a natural radiance to it. It does warn you to definitely shake up the bottle because of the fluid inside. I guess it separates or something, so you're always supposed to shake it up really good, like just for a really, really good time, because you don't want it to be separated when you pour it out. And it really, truly did make my skin look glowy, which is why I'm so sad that it didn't work out. Let me show you guys how this looks. So you just want to twist that off like that. And oopsie, that's a thing you have to be careful that, I don't know if you guys saw, but some of it just poured out by itself right now. While you're twisting this off, if you happen to be squeezing the bottle at all, some of it will just pour out like that. Make a mess and waste your expensive foundation. So I'm going to just take some of this. So that's what it looks like. That's the bottle cap. It is a little annoying that it doesn't have a pump, but I understand why Chanel did that, because of the fact that you have to shake it so much. And if you have a pump to it, with a pump especially, it's going to be getting all the liquid from the bottom of the bottle. And because this has to be mixed so well, if you don't even mix it enough and then you use a pump to squeeze it out, then you'll be getting just the bottom part, which would probably be whatever's lighter. I'm going to swatch just a tiny bit, the part that actually fell off. It looks like that. You're not going to be able to see. Can you? No, you can't. Okay, so it's a very light texture, and honestly, it blends so well, and it smells so good. It's really light that I really thought that this was not going to give me a lot of coverage, but it really looks wonderful on the skin. So the color that I have here is in B-20, which is Beige-Tendre. The one that I tried out was actually B-10, which I think is, I want to say, I actually don't remember the name of it. But I just know that it's B10. It's one shade lighter than B20. And that's the color that I like for a bit more luminous look. Whereas the B20 is a bit darker for my skin. But this would be something that I would wear for the summer. Whereas B10 would be something that I would want to wear during the winter because it's a little lighter. And for those of you who are wondering, like if you have the original Vitalumiere and you wonder what color you are in the Vitalumiere Aqua, I use the original Vitalumiere in, I keep calling it Vitalumiere and then Vitalumiere. I use this one in Ivory, which is, I think, number 7. That's what it says here, if you can see it. And then, so I use a number 7 in Vitalumiere, the original. And I noticed that the color that truly matches to that is the B10. The B20 transfers darker than the number 7 in the original Vitalumiere. But the thing is, with the Aqua, because it's very sheer, you can go be in between two shades, and you can go with a darker shade. Because of its light texture, you can go with a darker one and just blend it out, and it'll still look good on you. It'll just provide you a tiny bit more tan look to your skin. So that's my review of the new Vitalumiere Aqua foundation from Chanel. As much as it did not work out for me, I do hope that it works out for you guys, because I do think it's a wonderful product. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.